आनंद कालातीत मायातीत लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंद बिडदी पुरीश्वर अवतार पुरुष लोकनायक्यानंद बिडदी पुरीश्वर अवतार पुरुष लोकनायकी पुत्र नित्यानंद கனவிலும் அன்பர்க்கு ஆனாய் போற்றி கலியுகம் காத்த காலமே போற்றி உணர்வில் ஒன்றான உயிரே போற்றி உயிர் தாண்டி வந்த துணையே போற்றி அருமையில் எளிய அழகே போற்றி கோடியில் என கொண்ட நித்தியனை போற்றி
மண்ணே மாமலையே மணியே மாணிக்கமே மரகதமே வைரமே பொன்னே புகழ் சேர் பொன்மலையே சோதி வடிவான ரூபனே என் குருநாதா என் குருநாதா என் குருநாதா அஞ்ஞான கடல் நீங்கி கணக்கு ஆத்ம ஞானம் அளிப்பாய் குருநாதா நித்யானந்தா ஆத்ம ஞானம் அளிப்பாய் நித்யா கங்கை முடிக்கொண்டு நர்த்தனம் புரியும் ஈசனே சுடலை பொடி பூசி புடுக்கை தனையேந்தும் காலனே புடித்தோலனே விழியால் உள்ள முறைகின்ற மதுரை மாநகரின் ராசனே இன்னல்களை கலைந்து இன்பங்களை அளிக்கும் சுந்தர வடமணி நேசனே ஞாயிறு திங்கள் நித்த முறைகின்ற செவ்விழி கொண்ட செல்வனே சொற்கனே எந்த சோமனே ஐயா சோதி வடிவான ரூபனே அடிமொழி காணா மலையே அகிலமும் போற்றிடும் ஐயனே நால்வர் போற்றிட நயமுடனாடிடும் நாதனே ஆழகாலம் உண்டு ஆழம் காடுதடில் ஆனந்த நடமிடும் ஆதி செய்வனே மங்கையிடம் கொண்டு கங்கை முடி கொண்டு நர்த்தனம் புரியும் ஈசனே சுடலை முடி பூசி உடுகை தனையேந்தும் காலனே புலிதோலனே மீனின் விழிகால் உள்ள முறைகின்ற மதுரை மாநகரின் ராசனே இன்னல்களை கலைந்து இன்பங்களை அளிக்கும் சுந்தர வடமணி நேசனே அவளிடம் கொண்டு நீயாடி வாடியார் பெருவினைகள் தீர்த்தருளவே நித்தியனே இடவத்தின் மேலேறிவா என்றென்றும் விரிசடை தானாடிட புவிதனில் சுந்தரனை நீயாடிவா தினமும் நீ விசும்பு தந்தருளவே நேசனே மலனே நீயாடிவா இமையோர்கள் இன்னலை கலந்திடும் தேவா தேவாதி தேவா சதா சிவா வாவா குருவாக வந்து திருவருள் புரிவாய் நித்யானந்தனே முக்தி தரவாவா பிறர்கள் உரைகின்ற பிரமணே நீயாடிவா உரைபவனே அப்பாய் காட்சி தரும் எங்கள் ஆணை காவலசே ஆதிகந்தமிழாத ஜோதிய அருணகிரி உரைநாதனே உலகைய கிடும் வாயு வடிவே காலகத்தி ஈசனே சொல்லுதிடத்தில்லை நகர்தனில் வானில் ஆடும் கூத்தனே பஞ்சபூதமும் நித்தம் பணியும் பரமனே பரமேசனே रचित नित्य वैभव गुप्त कैलैवासने ईशने सर्वेशने परमेशने जगदीशने नित्यने आनन्दने जीवने गुरुसेवने नित्यने आनन्दने जीवने गुरुसेवने नित्यने आनन्दने जीवने
नित्यानन्देश्वर परमशिवसमारम्भाम् नित्यानन्देश्वरि पराशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे Guru Paramparam. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the devotees, disciples, samajis, satsangis, Shri Mahants, Mahants, Tanidar, Kotari, visitors, viewers, Sarvangnipita Yajaman, Sarvangnipita Kartas, everyone sitting with us all over the world through Nityananda TV, in Adi Kailash, Bengaluru Adinam, in Paschima Kailasa, Los Angeles Adinam, everywhere. All the devotees who are with us at this time through various channels like YouTube, Facebook, everyone. I welcome every one of you with my love and respects. I'll continue to expand on content of consciousness. Understand, yesterday I was explaining Sat Chit Ananda and content, context, contamination of consciousness. I have a few more words to explain. Conflicts, confusions, convolutions. Conflict means Your consciousness feels something as Sat and something else as Chit. Means your consciousness feels you are this body and you need comforts and luxuries for your survival and pleasure, but you try to act with a tremendous laziness and life negative ideas. This is what I call conflict. Understand? You are life positive, but you try to multiply life negative. Sometimes your consciousness associates itself with some ideas, but you try to reproduce some other idea. Your consciousness feels you are a more businessman, but you are trying to be in politics. Your consciousness feels you are more politician, Kshatriya, but you try to be Vaishya. Understand? Feeling what is your being and actions of your life. Sat and Chit, truth and expression of the truth. If there is a conflict, every action you do results in a deep wound. Listen very carefully. No wound, no pain, no suffering, no torture can collapse you unless you give permission. Understand? Unless there is some part of you which is ready to accept the sufferings, pains gifted to you, you can't have suffering. Multiple stories, examples I can give from the great Aptas, that somebody goes and accuses them and they are not bothered. People ask why you are not bothered. They say, all right, if you give me something, if I don't accept, then to whom it belongs? It belongs to the person who gave. Because I have not accepted. The same thing. When you give some word and I don't accept, it belongs to you, not me. continue. Last few days, maybe I should say 1 or 2 days, I'm being trolled in Twitterati and even the mainstream media. First of all, I wanted to make few things clear. I am not competing or hating science. I am fundamentally Hindu guru with Vedagamic background. Hindu gurus or Hindu thought currents are fundamentally trying to constantly complete. Constantly we try to complete and lead things to the further. How we can proceed further? Doors are opened for higher realms. Doors are opened to higher dimensions. That is all is my purpose. And I also want to tell you, somebody put this satsang into the social media and made it viral. See, making it viral does not mean we spammed you. We did not enter into your house. I was sitting in my house and talking, and somebody recorded and shared it. Even they did not spam it. They only made it viral. So if you have seen, if you want to know more, deeper, then listen and learn from more satsangs. I will classify this whole trolling group as 3. 1, who are very curious, seekers, very sincere, rational, logical, scientific, curious, interested, integrated seekers. For you, I tell you, first thing, I want to tell you I love you. And I will not be interested in telling some lies to you, because telling a lie to somebody is equivalent to not respecting his intelligence. I respect all the seekers' intelligence on the planet Earth. Understand? It is the intelligence of the seekers and my respect and commitment to your intelligence and integrity for seeking has made me decide, assume this body. Understand? Lying is equivalent to nothing but not respecting. So to all seekers I tell you, I love you and I respect you. I will never lie to you. If you don't grasp what I am saying, watch few more satsangs I have given on 11 dimensions of the universe, 25 states of consciousness, and 5 aspects of Mahasadashiva. Or send me your question. Go to Paramahamsa Nityananda page and put your questions. I will answer in the further satsangs. This is one group. There is a second group, which are more like a he may be right or may be wrong. It's okay, all right. Let me do my work. A kind of a neutral. And I tell you my blessings and support and love and respect, whatever you are searching in your life or you are looking in your life, let you be happy, blissful, achieve everything. You live your life, I live my life. Over. This third group, constipated, convoluted, and the gas from the constipation has not just gone to the upper intestine, it has gone to the brain and thoroughly confused the whole thing. And this gang, This goes on using all the vulgar words, abusive words, and trying to hit. First thing, understand, Einstein is not a religious leader, he is a scientist. What is the fundamental claim of the science? You can continue to seek, update, develop, evolve, and do research. That is all I am doing. I am opening further doors. First thing you need to understand, when Einstein was alive, there were so many people trolling him, attacking him. So with this I am making 2 points. One, all big guys are trolled when they are alive and making a breakthrough statements. Second, be very clear, he is a scientist. So naturally his theories have to be questioned. All questioning, all attempt to complete and evolve should be encouraged. These jumbo mumbo, jingo jango, ambo ambo, irrational, so-called anti-Hindu narrative gang, anti-Hindu spiritual narrative gang, who neither want to understand what I am saying, nor want to understand what I am saying, neither understood nor want to understand what I am saying, and they go on. First of all, you need to understand, I have not even opened that whole E equal to MC square step by step, which I am going to do now. In next few days, satsangs. I have enough of Vedagamic references to take you further. I am not interested in competing, jealousy, no. I am interested in completing and giving you more understanding. Understand, science does not claim infallibility. And these fellows, this whole science gang, they attract followers in the name of that we don't claim infallibility, we are seekers, we are searching. With that openness, they attract a huge following. Then, these so-called followers become such as science fanatics. They are worse than religious terrorists and religious fanatics. Sometimes they become much dangerous than religious fanatics and religious terrorists. Because this large gang has a legitimacy. You see them. When you are a science religion fanatic and science religion terrorist, science religion fundamentalist, you have a legitimacy also, which is a dangerous. See, we religious leaders, we claim infallibility. Yes, I claim as 293rd Guru Maha Sannidhanam of Madurai Adhinam, and which is oldest Adhinam, and head of the Bengaluru Adhinam, which is largest Shaiva Adhinam in all ways. In every aspect, Bengaluru Adhinam is the largest Shaiva Adhinam. Head of the largest Shaiva Adhinam and spiritual head of the oldest apex body of Hinduism, Mahanirvani Pita, I declare infallibility of Vedas and Agamas. Vedas and Agamas are infallible. They cannot be upgraded. They cannot be updated. They are eternal, ultimate, infallible, declared truths, revealed scriptures. You can only map them to a modern day man's needs and greeds and make it user friendly. But fundamentally, the Vedas and Agamas are infallible. We declare the infallibility. So naturally, we have very less followers. And we are not legitimate. We may be treated with respect by all the governments, judiciary, legislature, court, but we are not legitimate. We suffer not having legitimacy because we claim infallibility. But you claim that infallibility is not possible and you are a seeker, rational, and have a whole following and legitimacy. Then you try to show yourself infallible. When you say science. Everyone has a right to question, right to debate, right to discuss. 10,000 people trying to prove Einstein is wrong is not wrong. And you guys saying no one should try to prove Einstein is wrong is what is completely wrong. And you are fundamentalist terrorists. All the fellows who trolled me, abused me, I tell you, you are a terrorist. You are a science terrorist. I should say irrational terrorists. Anti-spiritual Hindu narrative terrorists. So be very clear. Infallibility is our claim, not your claim. Then why should we not debate? Why should we not argue? Why should we not think? So I am not talking about any other religious scriptures which is innate fundamental declaration of infallible. See, there are religious scriptures of other religions, other traditions, other sampradayas, which have declared themselves as infallible. I don't disrespect them, or I don't talk about them, I don't question about them. I am only questioning about the scientist who need to be analyzed, who need to be questioned, who need to be evolved, who need to be completed further. So understand, I am going to give a very detailed analysis and understandings on this whole E is not equivalent to MC square. Be very clear, E is not equivalent to MC square. One more thing, fundamentally science is supposed to listen to all sides' arguments with a tremendous patience and curiousness to get internalizing. Analyzing to internalize, not analyzing to reject. Understand? If you are a stupid atheist, don't call yourself rationalist. Rationalism is separate, atheism is separate. Do not hide your anti-spiritual Hindu narrative with multiple stupid shields like a rationalist, Jinganak, Jangabuk, Ambambuk, Jingajak, all that. Be straight. Understand? You live your life. Either you try to grasp or keep quiet. There is a beautiful sloka. Shaktena anena shakalo vigneya nishkala shivaha. I am going to explain this sutra and make everyone understand. E is not equivalent to MC square. Because it needs a lot of explanation. I'll continue to give explanations in few more satsangs. Understand, some more things need to be analyzed in this. When you create judgments, you don't allow knowledge. If you want knowledge, you should not create judgments. And as per the international science standards, at least I should be allowed to present my hypothesis. And it should be treated as hypothesis. No hypothesis should be abused. It can be analyzed, not abused. I don't see this Twitterati doing that. This gang of abusers, first of all, they don't understand, they neither understand energy nor understand matter. I don't know what they are going to even, whether they are interested in understanding or not. If you are interested in understanding, you will not be wasting your time in abusive comments and passing judgments and trolling. Get into more satsangs, see more satsangs. I have spoken elaborately on these multiple dimensions, aspects, states of consciousness and elements of universe, God and self, understand little more. If you have patience and passion, if not interested, you live your life and okay, but be very clear, you have no right to become the rational terrorists, so-called scientific terrorists. And because the legitimacy you have is because you can be questioned, updated, upgraded, analyzed. So when you have legitimacy because you can be analyzed, don't try to curtail or stop us analyzing you, arguing, debating. Actually, what I did with Einstein is not wrong. What you are doing with me is only wrong. Because I claim infallibility. You have no right to argue, debate on the Shastras, which I am describing, revealing from the Vedagamas. What you are doing is wrong, and what I am doing is no way wrong. It's completely right. I think these people who have lots of conflicts and confusion about the understanding of energy, matter, the details and nitty-gritties, understand? When you can't grasp something, when you feel you may not achieve something, then you declare it's a sour grape and start cursing it. First thing you need to know, cursing is going to keep you in darkness. It's going to become your blind spot. That's no way going to help. No way going to help. Look with curiosity, love, joy, passion. You will see everything in the universe reveals its secrets to you. In Hindu tradition, there are beautiful sampradaya, the Rudraganya sampradaya, the sacred strong women, sacred powerful women, who dedicate their whole life for all these research and analysis of every field, whether medicine, health, cosmology, astrology, architecture, the conscious architecture. That's what I call Vastu. Understand? In Hindu tradition, architecture was consciousness based. It's just expansion of the body you are living in. Because in Hindu tradition, we feel body itself is one house you are staying. So the house which you are living, the house will be the extension of this house. House and body, both are called in the same, with using the same word aham. In Sanskrit, body and house both have same name, same title, because we treat body itself as one of the house. So it's house for house, housing for house. So even our houses are built conscious architecture based principles we call Vastu. So whether it's a Vastu, gemology, astrology, cosmology, biology, physics or geography, these women who are dispassionate, who have no strings attached, who are completely in the space of Vairagya, most sacred, most powerful space. This whole generation, the Sampradaya of Rudraganyas, dedicated their life for keeping the sacred science of Vedagamic tradition alive as a backbone structure. Please understand, Somebody destroyed our back office does not mean we never had a back office. The back office of the whole Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Vedagamic tradition, is Rudraganya Sampradaya. That is why all the anti-Hindu powers, social, political, economical, anti-Hindu powers first attacked Rudraganya Sampradaya and destroyed their confidence and livelihood, pushed them into prostitution, and then blamed them as prostitutes. Finally, ultimately, they are successful in eliminating the whole Rudraganya Sampradaya from the planet Earth. If we had a back office, back-end office, even if everything was destroyed about Sanatana Hindu Dharma, Vedagamic tradition, we would have just revived it back. But unfortunately, our back office was hit first. So we did not have backup. We were not able to revive it. Now, the first thing I am doing, empowering women to become again sacred, powerful women who are real back office, backup office, back-end office, which is the powerful spine Vedagamic tradition needs. Understand? This whole analysis, explanations, expansions, debate, everything need to be done with one goal of furthering our knowledge, furthering our possibilities, opening better spaces, opening the access to the more dimensions of the cosmos and universe to human beings. And that will be done, I tell you, only by the sacred, powerful women Sampradaya, the Rudraganya Sampradaya. Even this E is not equivalent to MC square. I am going to explain why these great truths from Vedagamic traditions did not lived as a current lifestyle. Understand? All the great truths I am talking, it's not that something newly discovered. No, this was our lifestyle. I am a small boy from a remote village of the Bharat. I am just talking whatever was a lifestyle in those days in the country I was born and brought up. Understand? It is so unfortunate. The anti-spiritual Hindu narrative forces have literally taken over India like an octopus. Demonically, whether the media or every aspect of India is demonically overpowered by the anti-spiritual Hindu narrative, anti-Hindu spiritual narrative gangs. And systematically, our sacred, powerful women tradition was destroyed. We need to revive it back. If we have not allowed this tradition to die, we would not have lost all the values we had in our homes. All these great truths were every day chai shop talk for us. Understand? When we sit with chai, we discuss these great truths. This was such lifestyle. When we work in the land, when we are doing agriculture, we discuss these great truths. We don't sow just seed, we sow Saivism. சைவத்தை வேளாண்மை செய்தவர்கள் நாங்கள். We have done agriculture not just with seeds and grains. We have done agriculture of Shaivite concepts and great truths. Understand? By the destruction of the sacred, powerful women's tradition, even Hindus doubt whether all this exists in Vedagamic tradition. They think I am talking something and attributing it to the Vedagamic tradition. No. I am a reviver of Vedagamic tradition. I can give you line by line exact precise quotes. Whether the yoga I teach, kriya I teach, ideas I am sharing with you, the cosmic powers I am sharing with you, or the powerful cognitions I am sharing with you, or the food, the way we cook, the dress, the way we dress, the housing, the way we build our homes and places, the cosmic conscious architecture, everything. I can give you reference from original Vedagamic tradition, Shastra Pramana and Apta Pramana, the scriptures. So with this, I'll surely continue to expand and explain in depth and try to bring completion, further expansion to the Einstein's theory. When I say E is not equivalent to mc square, I am trying to complete Einstein, not compete or hate or try to prove he is wrong. I am only trying to say he is right in one level. Now it is time to go to the next level of right. He is great. Now it is time to go to the greatest. That's all. So with this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing Shuddhatvaita Saivam, Paramashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.
After having listened to the great truths from the Vedagamas, Jnana Paddhati, directly from the words of Mahasadashiva, the avatar, His Divine Holiness, Guru Mahasannidhanam, Bhagavan Paramahamsa Shri Nityananda Swamiji. We request everyone to be seated straight, with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Om
नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकालाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय नित्यानन्दाय
मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः।
ॐ सप्रतसभां मे गोपाय ये च सभ्याः सभासदः तानिन्द्रियावतः कुरु सर्वमायुरुपासताम् अहेर्बुद्धियमन्त्रं मे गोपाय यमृषयस्त्रैविदा विदुः ऋचः सामानि यजुगुंषि साहि श्रीरमृता सताम्। ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महादाज परशिवाय नमः। अलंकार दीपं दर्शयामि। अग्निर्न पातु कृत्तिकाः नक्षत्रं देवमिन्द्रियम् इदं विचक्षणं हविरा संजुहोतन यस्य भान्तिरश्मयो यस्य केतवः यस्येमा विश्वा भुवनानि सर्वाः सकृत्तिकाभिरभिसंवसानः अग्निर्नो देवसुविते दधातु। ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महास्ताजो परशिवाय नमः। नक्षत्रदीपं दर्शयामि। ओम द्रापे अंधसस्पते दरिद्रन्नीललोहिता
येषां पुरुषाणामेषां पशूनां माभेर्मा रोमो येषां किञ्चनाममते
तनो शिवा विश्व भेषजी इमागं यद्रि प्रभरामहे मतिं
यथा न समसद्विपते चतुष्पदे
विश्वं ग्रामे
अस्मिन्ननादुरम् मृडानो रुद्रोदनोमयस्कृधि क्षयद्वीराय नमसा विधीमते यत्सञ्जयोस्तमराजते
तव रुद्र प्रणीतो मानो महान्तमुतमानो अर्भकं मानवुक्षन्तमुतमानवुक्षितं मानो वधीः पितरं मोत मातरं प्रियामानस्तनुवो रुद्ररीर्षः
मानस्तोके तनजेमान आयुषमान रोषमान अश्वे दुरेर्षः वीरान्मानो रुद्रभामिदोपदे अविश्वन्तो नमसा विधेमते आराते गोघ्न उदपुर्षघ्ने क्षयद्वीराय सुन्नमस्नेरे अस्तु
रक्षादनो अधिदेव प्रोक्ष्यदादनः सर्वयच्छद्विपर्हाः स्तुतिश्रुतं गर्दसंयवानं मृगन्न भीमोपहन्तमग्रम् प्रणाचरित्रे रुद्रस्तवानो अन्यन्ते अस्मन्यव बन्धुसेनाः परिणो रुद्रस्य हेतुर्वृणक्तपरित्वेजस्य दुर्मतिरगाजोः अवस्किरा भगवत्यस्वनश्वमीढ्वस्तोकायतनयाय मृडय मीडुष्टमशिवतमशिवो नः सुमना भव परमे वृक्ष आयुधन्निधाय कृत्तिं वदान आचरविनाकं बिभ्रदागहि विकिरितविलोहित नमस्ते अस्तु भगवः यास्ते सहस्रगुं हेतयोऽन्यमस्मन्निव बन्धुताः सहस्राणि सहस्रदा बाहुवोस्तव हेदयः
साधामीशानो भगवत्पराधीनामुखाकृति सहस्राणि सहस्रशो ये रुद्रा अधिभूम्याम् तेषागुं सहस्रयोजने वदन्वानि तन्मसि अस्मिन् महद्यर्णवे परीक्षे भवाधि नीलग्रीवाश्रितिकण्ठाः शर्वा अधः क्षमाचराः नीलग्रीवाश्रितिकण्ठादिवकं रुद्रा उपश्रिताः ये वृक्षेषु सस्मिञ्जरा नीलग्रीवा विलोहिताः ये भूतानामधिपतयोऽपि शिखासक्कपर्दिनः ये अन्येषु विविध्यन्ति पात्रेषु पिबतो जनान् ये पथाम्पति रक्षय ऐलभृताय व्युदः ये तीर्थानि प्रचरन्ति श्रृगावन्तो निषङ्गिणः य एतावन्तश्च भूयागुंसश्च दिशो रुद्रावितस्थिरे तेषागुं सहस्रयोजने वदन्वानि तन्मसि नमो रुद्रेभ्यो ये पृथिव्यां येऽन्तरिक्ष ये दिवि येषामन्नं वातो वर्षमिषवस्तेभ्यो दश प्राचीर्दश दक्षिणा दश प्रतीचीर्दशोदीचीर्दशोर्ध्वास्तेभ्यो नमस्ते मृडयन्तु ते यं विष्मो यश्च नो द्वेष्टितं भोजं भेदधामि त्र्यम्बन्महे सुगन्धिं मध्यवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ राजाधिराजाय प्रसह्य साहिने नमो वयं वै श्रवणाय कुर्महे समे कामान् कामकामाय मह्यम् कामेश्वरो वै श्रवणो ददातु कुबेराय वै श्रवणाय महाराजाय नमः ॐ तन्महेशाय विद्महे वाग्विशुद्धाय धीमहि तन्नः शिवः प्रचोदयात् ॐ श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महासाशिव परमशिवाय नमः षोडशोपचार पूजां समर्पयामि।
ॐ धूरधिधूर्वधूर्वन्तं धूर्वतयोऽस्मान् धूर्वदिदन्धूर्वयं वयं धूर्वामस्त्वं देवानामधिदस्तितमं वप्रितमञ्जुष्टतमं वह्नितमं देवभूतममहृतमति ॐ श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महास्ता शिव परमशिवाय महाधूपमाघ्रापयामि।
ॐ उद्दीप्य स्वजातवेदो
भग्नन्निर्तिं मम पशुभिश्चमख्यमावह जीवनं च दिशो दिशा मानो हिरुं सेज्जातवेदो गामश्वमुर्जगते अभिप्रदग्नागहि श्रियामा परिपालय। ॐ श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महास्ता शिव परमशिवाय नमः। एकहारती दीपं दर्शयामि। ॐ अमृते अमृतोद्भवे अमृतवर्षिणी अमृतं श्रावय श्रावय स्वाहा। ॐ श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महासाशिव परमशिवाय नमः। नैवेद्यं निवेदयामि।
ॐ न तत्र सूर्यो भान्ति न चन्द्रतारकं नेमा विद्युतो भान्ति कुतोऽयमग्निः तमेव भान्तमभाति सर्वस्य वासा सर्वमिदं विभाति।
ॐ श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महासाशिव परमशिवाय नमः। कर्पूर नीराजनं संदर्शयामि। ॐ
योपं पुष्पं वेद
पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति।
चन्द्रमा वा अपां पुष्पं
पुष्पवान् प्रजावान् पशुमान् भवति।
य एवं वेद
योपामायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
अग्निर्वा अपामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
यो अग्निरायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
आपो वा अग्निरायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
य एवं वेद
योपमायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
वायुर्वा अपामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
यो वायोरायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
आपो वै वायोरायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
य एवं वेद
योपामायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
असौ वै तपन्नपामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
यो मुष्यतपत आयतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
आपो वा अमुष्यतपत आयतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
य एवं वेद
योपमायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
चन्द्रमा वा अपामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
यश्चन्द्रमस आयतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
आपो वै चन्द्रमस आयतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
य एवं वेद
योपामायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
नक्षत्राणि वा अपामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
यो नक्षत्राणामायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
आपो वै नक्षत्राणामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
आपो वै नक्षत्राणामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
योपामायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
पर्जन्यो वा अपामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति।
यः पर्जन्यस्यायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति।
आपो वै पर्जन्यस्यायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति
य एवं वेद
योपामायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति
संवत्सरो वा अपामायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति
यः संवत्सरस्यायतनं वेद
आयतनवान् भवति
आपो वै संवत्सरस्यायतनम्
आयतनवान् भवति
य एवं वेद
योऽप्सुनावं प्रतिष्ठितां वेद
प्रत्येव तिष्ठति
ओम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महासदाशिव परमशिवाय नमः वेदोक्त मंत्र पुष्पांजलिं समर्पयामि. First offering to be offered during the Uttamottama Seva now is the offering of the Chaturvedas, the Rigveda, Yajurveda, the Samaveda and the Atharva Veda. देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महासदाशिव परमशिव चतुर्वेद प्रिय चतुर्वेदमवधारया. हरिः ओम.
अग्निमीळे पुरोहितं यज्ञस्य देवं ऋत्विजम् होतारं रत्नधातामम्. हरि ओम. हरि ओम.
Please everyone repeat the Yajurveda mantras after they are being chanted now. आमायन्तु
आमायन्तु
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
विमायन्तु
विमायन्तु
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
प्रमायन्तु
प्रमायन्तु
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
दमायन्तु
दमायन्तु
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
क्षमायन्तु
क्षमायन्तु
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
ब्रह्मचारिण स्वाहा
यशोजने सानि
यशोजने सानि
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
श्रेयान् वस्य सोसानि
श्रेयान्वस्य सोसानि
स्वाहा
स्वाहा
तन्त्वा भग
तन्त्वा भग
प्रविशानि स्वाहा
प्रविशानि स्वाहा
क्षमा भग
क्षमा भग
प्रविश स्वाहा
प्रविश स्वाहा
तस्मिन्
तस्मिन्
सहस्रशाखे
सहस्रशाखे विभगाहं
त्वयि मृजे स्वाहा
त्वयि मृजे स्वाहा
यथापः प्रवतायन्ति यथा मासा आहर्जरम् एवं माम् ब्रह्मचारिणः धातरायन्तु सर्वतः स्वाहा प्रतिवेशोऽसि प्रमाभाहि प्रमापद्यस्व हरिः ओम् अग्न आयाहि
वीतये गृह्णानो हव्यदातये निहोता सत्सि बर्हिषि हरिः ओम्
शन्नो
देवीरभिष्टय आपो भवन्तु पीतये संयोरभिस्रवन्तु नः हरिः ओम्.
The next seva to be offered at the feet of Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Mahasadashiva Parashiva is the offering of the Agama Shlokas from the Nityananda Jnana Paddhati. Before we enter into the Agama Shloka Seva, we remind everyone to be seated with your head, neck and spine in a straight line and continuously be engaged in the Ajapa Japa of the Mahavakya.
Can we have all the balasans, male balasans, female balasans, be engaged in ajapa japa of the Mahavakya, please? All the male balasans. All the Adi Kailayavasis, please be engaged in the ajapa japa. Immerse yourself in the space of oneness with Mahasadashiva by continuously chanting the Mahavakya. देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महासदाशिव परमशिव आगम प्रिय आगम श्लोकान् अवधारय. Please do not stop the chanting of the Mahavakya. अथाणोर्बन्ध सोपान पदपंक्ति निवृत्तये सत्ताभिव्यक्तये चैव वर्ण्यते च बुभुक्षुणा ज्ञानामृतम् असंदिग्धं भूतार्थम् अतुलं परम् षड्भिः पदार्थैर्माणिक्यैः वाक्सूत्रेणातिशोभिता वस्तुरश्मि सहस्राढ्या प्रविचार गुणोज्ज्वला मालेयं धीविलासन्या मंडनायावतारिता. Kindly do not stop the chanting of the Mahavakya, please. The next seva to be offered at the feet of Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Mahasadashiva Paramashiva is the offering of the stotras. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Mahasadashiva Paramashiva Stotra Priya Stotram Avadharaya. दुस्वप्न दुष्शकुन दुर्गति दौर्मनस्य दुर्भिक्ष दुर्व्यसन दुस्सह दुर्यशांसि उत्पातताप विषभीति मसद्ग्रहार्ति व्याधींश्च नाशयतु मे जगतामधीशः.
ओम नमो भगवते सदाशिवाय
सकल तत्वात्मकाय
सर्वमंत्रस्वरूपाय
सर्वयंत्राधिष्ठिताय
सर्वतंत्रस्वरूपाय
सर्वतत्त्वविदुराय
ब्रह्मरुद्रावतारिणे
नीलकंठाय
पार्वती मनोहराय
सोमसूर्याग्निलोचनाय
भस्मोद्दूलित विग्रहाय
महामणिमुकुटधारणाय
माणिक्यभूषणाय
सृष्टिस्थितिप्रलयकाल रौद्रावताराय
दक्षाध्वरध्वंसकाय
महाकालभेदनाय
मूलाधारैकनिलयाय
तत्त्वातीताय
गंगाधराय
सर्वदेवाधिदेवाय
षडाश्रयाय
वेदान्तसाराय
त्रिवर्गसाधनाय
अनन्तकोटि ब्रह्माण्डनायकाय
वासुकी तक्षक कार्कोटक शंख गुलिक पद्म महापद्मेति अष्टमहानाग कुलभूषणाय
प्रणवस्वरूपाय
चिदाकाशाय
आकाशदिक्स्वरूपाय
ग्रह नक्षत्रमालिने
सकलाय
कलंकरहिताय
सकललोकैककर्त्रे
सकललोकैकभर्त्रे
सकललोकैकसंहर्त्रे
सकललोकैकगुरवे
सकललोकैकसाक्षिणे
सकल निगम गुह्याय
सकल वेदांत पारगाय
सकल लोकैकवर प्रदाय
सकल लोकैक शंकराय
शशांक शेखराय
शाश्वत निजावासाय
निराभासाय
निरामयाय
निर्मलाय
निर्लोभाय
निर्मदाय
निश्चिन्ताय
निरहंकाराय
निरंकुशाय
निष्कलंकाय
निर्गुणाय
निष्कामाय
निरुपद्रवाय
निरवध्याय
निरन्तराय
निष्कारणाय
निरन्तकाय
निष्प्रपंचाय
निस्संगाय
निर्द्वन्द्वाय
निराधाराय
निरागाय
निष्क्रोधाय
निर्मलाय
निष्पापाय
निर्भयाय
निर्विकल्पाय
निर्भेदाय
निष्क्रियाय
निस्तुलाय
निस्संशयाय
निरंजनाय
निरुपम विभवाय
नित्यशुद्ध बुद्ध परिपूर्ण सच्चिदानन्दाद्वयाय
परमशान्त स्वरूपाय
तेजो रूपाय
तेजोमयाय
जय जय रुद्र
महारौद्र
भद्रावतार
महाभैरव
कालभैरव
कल्पान्त भैरव
कपालमालाधर
खट्वांग
खड्ग
चर्म
पाशाङ्कुश
डमरु
शूल
चाप
बाण
गदा
शक्ति
हिंदीपाल
तोमर
मुसल
मुद्गर
पाश
परिघ
भुषुण्डी
शतघ्नि
चक्राद्यायुध भीषणकर
सहस्रमुख
दंष्ट्राकरालवदन
विकटाट्टहास
विस्फारित ब्रह्मांड मंडल
नागेन्द्र कुंडल
नागेन्द्रहार
नागेन्द्र वलय
नागेन्द्र चर्मधर
मृत्युंजय
त्र्यंबक
त्रिपुरांधक
विश्वरूप
विरूपाक्ष
विश्वेश्वर
वृषभवाहन
विषभूषण
विश्वतोमुख
सर्वतो रक्ष रक्ष मां
ज्वल ज्वल
महामृत्युम्
अपमृत्युभजं
नाशय नाशय
चोरभजं
उत्सादय उत्सादय
विषसर्पभजं
शमय शमय
चोरान्
मारय मारय
मम शत्रून्
उच्चाटय उच्चाटय
त्रिशूलेन
विदारय विदारय
कुठारेण
भिन्धि भिन्धि
खड्गेन
छिन्धि छिन्धि
खट्वाङ्गेन
विपोथय विपोथय
मुसलेन
निष्पेषय निष्पेषय
बाणैः
संताडय संताडय
रक्षांसि
भीषय भीषय
भूतानि
विद्रावय विद्रावय
कूष्माण्ड
मारीच
वेताल
ब्रह्मराक्षसगणान्
सन्द्रासय सन्त्रासय
माम् अभयं कुरु कुरु
विस्त्रस्तं माम् आश्वासय आश्वासय
नरकभयात्
माम् उद्धर उद्धर
सञ्जीवय सञ्जीवय
शत्रुभ्यां माम्
आप्यायय आप्यायय
दुःखातुरं माम्
आनन्दय आनन्दय
शिवकवचेन माम्
आच्छादय आच्छादय
मृत्युञ्जय
त्र्यम्बक
सदाशिव नमस्ते नमस्ते.
The next offering to be offered at the feet of Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Mahasadashiva Parashiva Paramashiva is the offering of the Dravida Vedam. Devadevottama Devata Sarvabhauma Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayaka Shri Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Mahasadashiva Paramashiva Dravida Veda Priya Dravida Vedam Avadharaya. Shiva Tiruchitrambalam Kannudalanum Vennitrinanum Kalalarkave Pannisai Pada Nindradinanum Paranjodiyum Punniya Nanmarai Orgaletum புகழின் நகர பெண்ணின் நல்லாளொடும் வீற்றிருந்த பெருமானன்றே
சாம்பலோடும் தழலாடினானும் சடை மின்மிசை பாம்பினோடும் மதி சூடினானும் பசுவேரியும் பூம்படு கல்லிள வாழை பாயும் புகலின் நகர்காண் மண் தோழியோடும் மிருந்தகட உள்ளன்றே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். The next seva to be offered at the feet of Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Mahasadashiva Paramashiva is the offering of the Sangeeta Seva, the traditional music, to be offered at the feet of Nityanandeshwari Parashakti Sameta Shri Nityanandeshwara Mahasadashiva Paramashiva. देवदेवोत्तम देवता सार्वभौम अखिलांड कोटि ब्रह्मांड नायक श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी पराशक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर महासदाशिव परमशिव संगीत प्रिय संगीतमवधारया.
महागणपतिं मनसा स्मरामि महागणपतिं